Yeah, we are live.
Go live. Hi, YouTube. Here at Talk and Talk, our conversation platform to improve our writing and our vocabulary. And today we are talking about online shopping. It's an important subject for all of us because we live in a digital world. And first of all, we gonna introduce ourselves to everyone knows about us. Please, Warley, can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. Hi everyone, my name is Warley. I'm 24 years old. I'm a front-end developer. I work with IT. Also, I'm a Spanish and English host here on Talk and Talk. And nowadays, I'm focused a lot on improving my English and develop my English skills. And that's it. Thank you.
Great. And about you, Gisele, please introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. My name is Gisele. I have 20, no, 32 years old. I live in Indaiatuba, São Paulo. I'm engineer, but I don't working now, only studying. And in my free time, I walk in my dog, in my husband, and watching movies in the TV. That's it.
Great, amazing. And you, Rafaela, please introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. My name is Rafaela. I'm living in Recife, and I am married. I have a son. I have a 32 years old. More difficult for me to talk my age because I don't speak it 30. I travo igual. Só minha quality de Gisele. I am a financial accountant, but in moment I don't working too, but I am study. I am to talking to improve my skills, and that's it.
Oh, great, great. Thank you. Thank you very much. And about you, Everton, it's your first time here or not?
No, with you, yes, but
With me, for sure. This is my first immersion, but in the platform.
but in Talk and Talk, I started a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Okay. I am 42 years old. I am from Minas Gerais, but I live in São Paulo. I am married and I have a daughter. In this moment, I am unemployed and searching for a new job. I am here to improve my skill, the English, a little Spanish. I work with IT. I was a manager or a programmer. Depends on the moment and the company. and I think it's that I like go to the park and watch movie, and I think it's that. Thank you.
Great. Thanks so much for your introduce. And about you, Mel, how are you doing? Thank you for coming. Introduce yourself, please.
I'm good, very good. I saw that this was your first immersion, so I was no, I have to be there. I need to be there in his first
Oh,
immersion.
thank you so much.
Yeah, but I'm Mel. I'm from São Paulo. I'm here in Talk and Talk. It's been 2 months, I think, and I'm a new host here too. So that's it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much to be here. And how all of you know, when we have more than 5 people in the room, we have to split the room. So I will split us in 2 rooms. Let me see if I can do that. Wait a minute. Breakout rooms, create a breakout rooms. No. Breakout rooms. Why she don't give me the opportunity? I will create 2 rooms. That's right, Warley.
Yeah. You can
Two
create
breakout
2 rooms
rooms.
with, yeah, you can create two breakout rooms with 3 people each.
Yes,
And you need to delete the one room to put
the room one.
on here on YouTube.
When I put
Yeah.
2 rooms, one is Everton and now the other one is Giselle and Rafael. Rafaela, how can I add more people here? And
You need
why?
to you need to put you in one room with 2 more people, and the other room with 3 other people. It's two rooms, 2 breakout rooms.
Recreate, assign it manually or assign it
Yeah.
automatically? Manually?
You can do manually. Yeah.
Yeah. So recreate 2 rooms. Room one. Assign. Oh, that's right.
Yeah. You put 2 people, for example, on room one, and you'll be there with these 2 people, and in the second
Mhm.
room you can create with 3 other people.
But I did an appearance here for assignment the room one. My
Yeah,
name
you don't need
didn't appear.
to assign you yourself. You need
I
to
don't need to.
you
I
don't
don't
need
need to.
you yeah you don't need to do that. You'll
Okay.
be on the room that you will delete. It's a Zoom feature or like that.
Right. Mm, I think that's it. Open our rooms. That's right.
Yeah.
And delete the room one. Right.
Yeah.
Room one. Why? She don't give me the opportunity to close the room one. I don't know why. But join the room one. Yes.
Yeah, it's strange because I'm not in a let me see. Um, I got it. Hmm. That is a problem because you're muted. That's a problem because you need to delete before opening all rooms, And what happened, I'm alone on the YouTube channel. So let me just create here the rooms.
Please help
Just a minute.
us. Thank you so much.
Talk and talk. Yeah. So I think now you'll be correct. Yeah, now I think so. So the one that received the button, please accept and go to the room 2, and will be correct.
I have a little pop-up here.
Yeah,
I
I
have to
think
do
now it's
something.
okay.
I'm just close. I'm just close. Okay,
Just
now it's
close.
okay.
Yeah, I think now it's okay because Gisele, Mel, and Rafaela are on the room 2, and me, you, and Everton are here on the main room, and we are on YouTube. So now it's okay. There are 2 breakout
Okay.
rooms.
And they went to the breakout room without the questions. I hope that they can look at the planner and see that. For us, I will put here in the chat. And
Yeah,
they
they receive.
They receive? Okay. So let's talking about online shopping. It's an important subject, I think, for all of you. And let's talking about it. About you, Everton. Please, you can read the question number 1 and answer for us.
Okay, what's important for you to consider buy online? No, nowadays I buy the most of things in my house online because it's more easy. You can search and compare the prices. I don't buy online when I need to buy something big, how a bed or a refrigerator, for example. Depends because I like when is the big things I like to see and touch, but later I find on internet if I see the price more the cheapest price, I don't know is the correct term, to buy the specific thing more, save my money before buy anything. But when refrigerator or other things or the a closet, I like to see and touch and try. But I think all the things I try buy on the internet.
Interesting. Thank you. I imagine that the internet can help us to make a research before we buy, because it's important to know about the price, about the conditions, and I think it's important. About you, Vale, what do you think about it?
Yeah, I think nowadays it's not more common to see about website security, for example, because we always or you usually look at the website that we used to buy. But I think it's interesting and important to see and to look at the website and the security of the website if it's known. But in general, I think it's important or for me, mainly it's important to see, to consider the product reviews. I think it's important to see what other people are saying about the product, about the return policy. I think it's important also. And I don't know, I think it's about cost and the price of the product. It's also important, and delivery time and these kind of points. But for me, for choose a product, I think the mainly point it's about the product reviews. It's the mainly point that I look. and the first point that I look.
Yes, I agree with you, but we have a kind of explosion of online stores in a lot of ways. A lot of markets, they have online stores to sell products, and sometimes um, the things could be not easy to do it in online. So I'm pay attention. How can I can navigate it by the discovery to the end, and how many clicks I will make to finish the purchase, and what kind of information they pick up from me. I always look at that. When I come to see that things I remember, I pay attention. I always buy in the same stores because they have the best process. It's incredible. It's incredible. And in the other questions, you will see that we are talking about other points of a journey in buying an online store. For example, what your favorite online stores and why? For me, it's an example. I use Amazon a lot. It's my first option. I use, I didn't remember the second one because I choose Amazon for the first all the time. They have incredible sort of products. They have good price. They have an incredible fast delivery for capitals, and I'm living in a capital. If I buy one thing, I will receive it in 1 or 2 days. For me, it's amazing. And I read the reviews. When I think about what's the second one that I will choose, I didn't remember. I use it Submarino, Americanas, but after the point that we saw in the TV with the problems, it's not my second change. Sometimes I see some things in Mercado Livre, but I don't have so confident about them because they didn't a store. They aren't a store. They are a place that people sell something. So I don't feel so comfortable to buy something there. And about you, Everton, what's your favorite stores?
Uh, uh, I usually buy on Mercado Libre. Mercado Libre.
Really?
Yes, but depend of the product. When I buy something like a hundred, more or less, the price is 100, 100 few. I am comfortable to buy, but I look to the start and the comments and the delivery and the other things, because 100, if I lose my money, 100, it's okay to lose.
Yeah.
But when I need buy a thing more expensive, for example, I bought a cell phone for my daughter. It's more expensive, more delicate product. I buy normally I buy on Amazon or Magalu because it's very security, and I am very comfortable to buy in this store. But I buy a lot in Mercado Libre because I buy something, a mouse, a keyboard, and other things. I am comfortable, but I always buy in the. I always look to the ranking, the vendor ranking about the product. For example, when I will buy a mouse, I click on top 10 and see the first one, the second, to decide my buying by the ranking and how many sales the seller do and the other things like that.
Great. So I can imagine that you had previous nice experience with Mercado Livre, with your
Yes.
delivery and with your products.
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
And about you, Arley?
Yeah, as you said, I think Amazon is so interesting because they have a lot of good prices and really good delivery. They deliver so fast, so I think it's pretty interesting. I like Amazon a lot, but I also like stores like Netshoes, for example, for shoes and uh,
Mhm.
sports products. I think it's pretty interesting, and maybe like Shopee and AliExpress. They have a lot of interesting products and and really low prices. So I think it's pretty interesting also. But yeah, I think that's the mainly stores that I look for, then I use in general. Maybe Amazon is the first one because they have a really good prices in delivery.
Yes, it's sad to see that in e-commerce market, the first choice of all of us is international choice. Mercado Livre is not a Brazilian
Yeah,
option, and Amazon too. We have
yeah,
a big player as B2B, B2W with the brand Americanas, Submarino, and Shoptime. But nowadays, I think the international model on the top of the people's top of top in mind of the people's. Um, let's go ahead. Interesting. Question number 3, Everton. Could you read an answer for us?
Yes. How do you find a product to buy on the web? The first thing I do is find on Google to see the product and the stores the product show, and I see and decide. For I use Google sometimes to compare the price. Okay, when I find a cell phone, for example, I search in a Google, but I saw in Mercado Libre, Amazon, Magalu, and other things. But this product, for example, I don't buy in Mercado Libre. I go to Americanas or Amazon, but
Mhm.
Google give me a price, give me give me a compare price easily. It's very easily to compare in the Google the pricing between the stores.
Great. Clarify me a doubt, please. When you come to Google, what kind of information you pay attention? At the top of the page, we have a product carousel, depends
Yes,
that you are looking for.
yes,
And there you can see the price and products from a lot of stores there.
yes.
After that, we have some advertisement. I think
Mm-hmm.
it's three advertisements, sometimes four. And then after that, we have the stores. You compare the price in the carousel or on the search results?
Just carousel.
Just carousel.
Just carousel. Normally, I don't scroll the page to patrocinate to advertisement stores. I look at the carousel. For example, now I search a iPhone, for example, and I see the carousel and compare the price and the store. for example, the first iPhone that show, it's in Mercado Libre. I don't go to Mercado Libre because to buy an iPhone, I don't.
Because it's an expensive product.
No, because the for yes, for expensive product like an iPhone, I am not confident to buy on Mercado Libre. The
You don't
second,
trust in Mercado Libre to buy expensive products.
no, I don't. I am not confident to buy expensive products in Mercado Libre. The second is Amazon. The third is Vivo. I go to the Amazon and the Vivo to see the property and the information and other things. But I just like I just see the carousel for
Great.
the product. When I need to find an information, I go to the classification the
It's a
page.
different search. It's a
Yes.
different search. And about you, Warley, we're talking about the question number 3. How do you find the product to buy on the web?
Can you hear me well? My internet is not so good. I
I
think
will, I
now
will read the
it's okay.
question. Now I can hear
No,
you.
can you hear me well?
Yeah,
Yeah, so okay.
yeah, that's
I
right.
think that is a little bit delay because my internet is so bad, but I will try. Uh, in general, I like to search on Google to see how what stores and which stores are selling the product and to compare prices in general and to search about the also to search about the product and to see, for example, YouTube videos, reviews, and this kind of points. And after I go to the directly to the mainly website and like Amazon or I don't know the best store that are selling the product and to or the best price. And I look for the reviews on the directly on the website and yeah, I think that's my process in general. I look on Google to see uh, a big research, for example, to see a lot of stores, and I go directly to the store to choose the product, for example. I think it's my process.
Great. And for the number 4, I will read. Do you choose well-known stores or does it not make difference? When you're talking about e-commerce, as I said before, we have a lot of new store trying to selling different things. New stores selling smartphones, new stores selling refrigerators. We have different ones. We have the big players that are in the top of mind of all of us. But imagine it that you are looking for a product and you find in Google a good price in a well-known store.
Yeah,
What do you think?
for
Yeah.
me, for me, it's so important to be a well-known star because I always look or almost all the times I choose a well-known store to buy a product. And I store that there are reviews for the product because when I will buy a product, I see a lot of about the product. I research a lot about the product and I look a lot about the reviews of the product. So uh, it's not usual for me. It's really unusual to buy on a no, not well-known store for me because it's make a real difference. I don't trust in general, a not well-known store. almost all the times I will buy on a store that I already buy it, or on a store that maybe a friend or a person that I know buy it there. So yeah, for me it's make a lot of difference.
And for you, Everton.
Um, uh, I agree with you, Warley. I have the the same position. When I will buy the most of things, I go to the well-known store. Uh, Specific case, I buy in another store. For example, last Saturday, I bought a book, specific book about Apex code in the Salesforce code, and it's very difficult to find. And when I find the book, is the delivery time is very big, and I bought the book in a store called Casa do Código. It's a store that have partnered with Alura, and the teacher learned to learn me Apex, shared this in this book, and talk that this Casa do Código is trusted, and I bought in Casa do Código, but it's a specific thing, specific book, and for other things, Amazon, Magalu, Mercado Livre, and the big stores.
I have a secret, and I tell you now. In middle of 2005, I think so, the big players discover that the e-commerce operation aren't going in a good way when we're talking about money, because we have big players with big logistics operation, and this is so expensive for a country like Brazil, because Brazil is like a continent. It's so big to deliver in 2 days in any capital of Brazil. And then why I'm talking about it? Because the question number 5 is related to that. So if you didn't trust in a well-known store when you search it on Google, you probably faced them in the big stores, because they are nowadays big marketplace, you know? And the question is, when you find a product in an online store, do you check that it's actually sold by the store or not?
Yes.
Yes. You pay attention about it, or it's in Amazon. Oh, that's okay. I will buy it. It's in Amazon. It doesn't care about it, so I will buy it. But sometimes you understand that I'm saying. Sometimes you find a product inside the Amazon, but it's not selling by Amazon. It's selling by
Okay.
another. That's okay for you.
It's selling by a marketplace. All of the big stores, Amazon, Magalu, Mercado
All of them.
Livre, works with a marketplace. Now they have the products, the Amazon product, the Amazon store, but they have marketplace stores. It's okay. When I am redirected to a marketplace store, I look for the stars, the ranking, and the comments and the other things. How many products that I look the marketplace sold. I look for the things. Normally I prefer buy by Amazon, by
Yeah,
Amazon or other thing. But I know, I understand about that, and I look the most of the time. I look if the product is sold by Amazon, for example.
And you, Ali, you care about it. You see, if it's in Amazon, that's okay, or no? It's have to sell it by Amazon.
I usually buy on the products that are sold and they are delivered by Amazon, for example. But in general, I think it's more important at least to be delivered by Amazon, because there is a lot of products on marketplace that are sold and delivered by the third store. For me, it's at least interesting. It's interesting that at least the products are delivered by Amazon, or guaranteed that are delivered by the big store, I guess, because I think it's more important to trust product that are sell to um in there the guarantee for Amazon on this kind of, so I think it's important to look at that.
Yes, have the platform had cut some piece of your talk, but I can understand about the connection. I think it's just not for me, for Everton too. You can hear it clearly, the answer, Everton.
No, the
We have
connection.
some
Yeah.
little noise. That's okay. That's
Yes.
okay.
No problem.
Save it too. As I say, marketplace are inside the big players
Yes.
because they don't have a good business before that, and now they put a store there and earn some commission about something that they're selling there. That's okay. But we always thinking about that when we talking about common product. Sometimes you face different products. And we have a lot of examples. An example that you find in social media, a special tool that you can do a little something with so much easier and turn your job so much easier. In this case, sometimes I consider to buy in a well-known store, but I'm still afraid about that. I think about it all the time. And the question is, do social networks influence your purchase decisions?
The most of the time, no. Just is a specific product, how you talk it. It's okay. It's for example, about a specific thing to clean my headphone.
You had fun, okay.
Yes, but I bought in Amazon. Okay, but I see on Instagram. I saw on Instagram and understand and search in Google and bought in the big players. Because I don't believe in social network to sell things. Just if a specific thing. Because when we talk about a notebook, a cell phone, a TV, or other things, you know, I find on Google and read the specification and the most of thing, for example. But it's, social media have so much tricks.
Yeah. But when I look into social media like LinkedIn that don't sell products, some people sell services.
Yes. Okay.
I have a different thinking and looking about it. For example, some tools that I use to make some analysis. Then, if I have connections that are important in the market and having good job positions in the things that they do, and they use this kind of tools, that makes me curious. So in this case, it influences me.
No,
But for a product that it's up for a random product that I don't know. I haven't seen a lot of amazing products in ads of YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, LinkedIn, no, Instagram. They feel they are present. So amazing, amazing, amazing. There's a guy who that I saw one time. They put a GPS on the dog. I don't know how can I say coleira, but they found a product in China probably that with a coleira with GPS. They present it in social media and they have an explosion of sales about it. When I look at that, say, wow, what's the nice idea?
but
You-
in that case, I think a specific product, a new product, you don't see the product in other channel, in other.
yeah,
In this case, specific is when you see the price of the product, for example. Oh, it's a new coleira that have a GPS and I want to buy it, but I don't found on Amazon, on Mercado Libre, and other. I don't have other option. Okay, I will try. If that price is not so much, if, for example, 100 reals, okay. If I lose 100 reals, okay, it's not so good. Lose
yeah, for sure.
lost money, but okay. It's just render
Yeah,
reals, okay. And in this case, I think it's true to try the new store.
yeah, it's so crazy. I have been working with digital markets for the last 20 years, like I said before, and I have worked with clients who sells. I didn't remember the name in English. The store sells persianas, online stores of persianas. Oh, come on, Louis. They didn't sell it online in an online store. Yes, they sell, and they sell a lot. It's incredible. Incredible. I have the opportunity to handle the supplement stores, growth supplements. Incredible. One of the biggest players of the online marketing. Courses, online courses for preparing for contests, public contests. When I see that, no, are you kidding with me that you are earning the amount of money selling online courses? to preparing for contest, public contest. When I saw that, I feel, wow, internet and e-commerce are on the top of the digital market. You know, I feel so surprised about the diversity of things that people sell online. Okay, you can sell what you want, but you have in the other side people to buy it, and a lot of them, and it's incredible. It's incredible. I think we have to come back to the main room. That's right, Wally, or not?
Yeah, I will just to close the breakout room right now.
You are the host now, right?
Yeah, I'm closing. In 15 seconds they will be back.
Right. And I was surprised about that. And e-commerces are different from services. So kind of services. I will talking about this subject in other opportunities because I saw a lot of crazy services that people sell online and people buy it. And yeah, I don't ask you about you, Vale. Do social networks influence you on
Yeah, for me,
purchase decisions?
I will just my internet is so terrible, but I
Yeah,
will
yeah.
close the camera. I think it will be help. Let me just ask the question. Uh, that influence for me because I think there is a lot of ads on social network uh, that present you a lot of interesting products. And but in general, I think it's important to see which account is sponsored the product, because if it's a real person that are doing sharing their opinion about the product, I think it's better. But yeah, in general, I will always look about the reviews and about the product and research about that. But yeah, I think nowadays that impact a lot on their people opinion, because a lot of products are sponsored on social networks. So yeah, we can do another thing that we will just accept the ads. So for me, it's impact a lot.
Great. Girls, come back. All the girls come to another room. Oh my God. Rafaela, what about the conversation? What about the subject? You feel comfortable to talking about that? Was a good conversation?
And our conversation was incredible, and relationships with by how can I say buy online is very common in the nowadays, is growing in our marketing, and the relationship with we have, or the prices, time to delivery, or the confiance, the store, and the others. Our conversation was also incredible with Mel and Giselle.
Oh, thank you so much. Do you agree with that, Gisele?
Yeah, it's incredible. It's, um, I learning a lot of with girls. I I lot of learning this class
And
subject.
you, Mel, what's going on?
The same thing. I loved the conversation. the topic was very good. We talked a lot about different platforms and marketplaces, and looking at Reclame Aqui to have an idea if the store is okay or not to buy, and everything that includes it. So it was amazing. Thank you for the topic and the idea. Everything was good.
Oh, thank you very much to all of you to be part of my first immersion. It's a pleasure for me, and I will make that twice a week. And it's so important for me to practice my English, my accent, and my vocabulary. And all of you are part of this. And thank you very much. We have the survey that we receive on the email, or I will not put this on the chat because you receive it on your email box. It's not necessary to make it that. And feel free to make your evaluation about our classroom. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And just a question, when is your other immersion? You said you do this twice a week?
I had two twice a week, but conflict hours that I can't schedule that. So I have to see the schedule again.
Okay.
And to put the subjects and enter with the immersions. Probably it will be at the same time in the middle of the day because we don't have more schedules on late at night after 6 p.m. So I'll have to put it before 6 p.m.
Okay.
Thank you for your interest. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That's it, guy. I will close the conversation because we have another immersion after that. And thank you so much to all of you to be here.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye.
É isso, só fechar agora?
Pode fechar, tudo certo.
Tá. Meio enrolado, mas valeu.
É só aquela questão do. Na verdade, calma, acho que a gente tá